So I couldn't sleep last night due to the fact that as I was scrolling through YouTube, TikTok, and the P-Hub, the social media influencers started showing a synth. Why is no one talking about this? Oh my God, groundbreaking. And they all focused on one feature the synth offered, and that was the ability that you could feed it a synth one shot. A YouTube to MP3 converted track, a cassette track, LimeWire, and it would create a preset inside of the synth that was identical. Now the synth we're talking about obviously is SYNPLANT2, made by Sonic Charge. The wait is over. Okay. Earth. Okay. All right, so let's go to products. We have SYNPLANT2. Now, I do know of the first rendition of this a long time ago, and most notably because of famous producers that I like Axwell, Flume, Swedish House Mafia, Danik, Brian, Feed Me. So it had notable users, Boris Brecha. SYNPLANT takes a genetic twist on sound design by moving beyond traditional knob twisting and dial adjust. Now, this GENOPATCH technology is what everyone is raving about. Sometimes you will get a perfect match, other times something new and unexpected. This balance of precision and unpredictability makes GENOPATCH unique. Okay, cool. So we are going to be planting seeds. I have a garden of my own and I love planting. Welcome to the SYNPLANT introduction. SYNPLANT is a software synthesizer that lets you explore a world of organic sounds by planting seeds that grow into synth patches. So this is 100% synthetic, no samples, cool. You grow branches from the seed by clicking and dragging inside the bulb. Each branch has a unique timbre. Further you pull it out, the more different it will sound from the seed. By the way, I'm not playing. In the module on your MIDI controller, you can grow all the branches simultaneously. Oh, cool. So I'm doing that right now. So SYNPLANT looks really cool to me. I can respect it for the fact that it gives you a different workflow to create sounds. If you've been a creative for a while, that you'll realize is that the room you are in, the setting you are in, the environment you are in will definitely inspire you differently. Like if you're at Starbucks, you're gonna make lo-fi beats or hip-hop beats, but if you go to like the hipster coffee shop in the neighborhood with $10 lattes, you're gonna make you know, like more smart, you don't get my music type of beats. So the first sound we have, which is a basic starting point, sounds like a very nice saw, some good release on it. So let's get to the elefante in the room, GENOPATCH, okay? We're gonna load a reference sound and generate a patch from this. Now, I have yet to see individuals feed it a very intricate sound, a wub, a complex. I made this pack called D&B All-Stars a while back with certain presets and very gnarly. And let's see. So this is what we're feeding it, okay? We're taking it to the next level. Bruh. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Did it do it? Alright, let's see. Let's see. What? It's still going? Holy sh. So far, it's impressive because it nails parts of the sound, but let's see if it got all the little details. Kinda got close, but in all honesty, it's like a Walmart Kmart version of my sound. So I've been teaching a sound design class now in person, and when I get asked these hard questions, I feel like the sounds I recreate in the beginning sound like what SYNPLANT is giving me, but then I have to use the human brain, my experience, to nail the sound and impress the students. Let's see how it does with this. It's a fart! Woo! Ooh. That's a hard one, baby. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. It knows. It's learning. What the fuck? Come to Papa! Oh. Okay, okay. There. I think it's done. There's no more DNA to go. The telomeres are finished. And then again, what we fed it was this. Let's feed it an 808. I'm pretty sure it should be able to nail that. And you know, I want to make... Okay. It's not allowing me to put the whole sample. It can only work on this section. But as we can see, I mean, it's going. Ah! This See, so this is a basic 808 sound. There's nothing special about it, and it was obviously able to recreate it because it's basic. Let's try this one. This one, it should be able to get it because it's a 7th sound. You have your root note, and then you have the perfect 5th. Strong relationship, but when you distort heavily, you get an 808 like this. Yep. Oh my God. Bro, do you even need to continue? But this isn't too bad, and in its own right, it could definitely be processed a little more, and it could make it into a song as well. Let's try feeding it a more basic sound. Like this one, we'll just put that in, see what it does. It got the reverb too. I wonder how it does with a kick. I just found a way to make kicks for you guys. Yeah. Is it ethical for me to do this, grab a kick and use SYNPLANT to make new drum loops? I wonder how it does with a clap. This one's not as good, and you can hear like the quality is not the best. Now, how am I going to use this GENOPATCH? For me, what I would do is if I have, like, let's say a sound that I was trying to recreate to put in one of my packs to make it sell more, and I couldn't figure out something in it, maybe SYNPLANT2 would be able to tell me how to achieve it. Now, I'm assuming that when you utilize this GENOPATCH technology, you can go back to the patch and study things in the patch like the envelope, the oscillator it used, and then the filters. SYNPLANT2 could help in those regards. I could use YouTube to MP3 converter, grab a song, snip a sound out of it, and hope for the best. In fact, yes, in theory, you can't do that. But it does make an interesting sound. So this is the GENOPATCH technology many individuals were raving about. Now, is it impressive? Yes, it is. It's very impressive. It's the first time we're seeing it in our lifetime where a synth can grab a synth one shot and pretty much make something very close to it. Now, obviously, there's limitations to it. And as you guys saw, the more complex the material gets, the harder time it has at actually nailing it. But with more basic sounds, then it nails it pretty spot on. SYNPLANT2 offers much more than just the ability to recreate. It offers a unique workflow that no other synth has, which I can respect and I want to explore. So let's see if we can initialize the patch. I'm going to assume that I'm just going to click here. I'm going to initialize patch. Why can't you guys just have a fucking initialize patch there? Maybe they have a basic saw that we can use. How about we just find a good preset that we like? I like this. Basic. Sure. Let's give it more release. Mono it. There's a lot of presets in it, but for 150 bucks, I don't know. Okay, let's see. I like this patch. And then it says I can what? Like click, clone selected branch. So then I could do that. We can undo that. Woo! That's nice. I hate the fucking reverb. Let's get rid of it. We're clipping, but it's fine. It sounds really nice, this one. So I like that. No. Flume made it. What? Okay. Yeah, this section here is a little intimidating even for me, just because of the way stuff is set and the way it looks. Very, no. I'm gonna add this layer. Nice. No, less of it. There we go. I made that voice stab my own. Jesus, how many layers is there in... When I hit that note, I'm assuming... And then every note that hits is a little different. G sharp. I'm hitting G sharp. Then I'm going to hit F. Yes. And then again here. But we can also change the way that it works into more layered. But I want to do this guy. Now from here, if we go into DNA, I wonder if we can add width. Can we add spread? Can we, where are the effects at? I'm assuming that's the only effect it has. Is there, okay, so velocity sensitivity, we have a glide, so we can, yeah, so we can click one note. So pretty much what I'm doing is G, slide, and then as I'm holding G, going down to the low. Yeah, so again, this is its own workflow in its own right. In conclusion, SYNPLANT2 is very impressive. The GENOPATCH feature, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's very impressive, guys. However, I'm not scared as a sound designer, and I will explain why. In order to use the GENOPATCH feature, you have to have a synth one shot, or you have to have a track where the sound plays by itself. If there's noise, if there's any form of drum with that sound, it's gonna alter the way GENOPATCH works, obviously, because GENOPATCH doesn't have isotope built into it to extract all the stuff around that one sound. It doesn't know that's the sound you want, so it's gonna look at the whole thing and make something. We did that. It came up with something very interesting. So you could definitely use that as a sound design technique in order to generate very abstract wubs, sounds, be it very experimental. Now, as a professional sound designer, my synth of choice are the Moog synths, Serum, for one reason, and that is that very fast workflow. I know how to get the desired sound, and I'm just trying to get down to business. With SYNPLANT2, for me, if I were to buy it, it would be like a creative outlet where I'd grab a beer, I'd sit down, and I just wanted to fuck around, and I would just go on a journey of sound. In its own right, it's like a fun video game. Now, the other part of GENOPATCH is, for me, I thought I could use it as a way to figure out how to make sounds that I'm having issues with. In order to be able to do that, I have to understand the workflow of SYNPLANT2, which seems like a very standard workflow, but again, imagine if it was set up like Serum, and Serum could recreate sounds. I think more people would be able to understand that in a way where it would benefit their synthesis on all synthesizers out there. I teach synthesis to beginners, and my synth of choice for that is Serum because it's very visual, and a lot of the stuff you learn in Serum you can translate to other synths very easily. Maybe SYNPLANT2 is the same, but this is my first reaction, my first use with it, and as you can see, I'm having a little bit of difficulty moving around, but once I got it going, I was having a lot of fun. Now, the reason I can make videos like this where I can talk very freely is because you guys support my sound design work over at evilsounds.com. If you're a dance music producer that makes drum and bass, techno, tech house, my sounds are used by some of the top producers out there at the moment. Umix, Space 92 in the techno world, James Hype, Mau P in the tech house world. I don't got any big producers using my drum and bass ones, which is a good news for you because that means you can use those sounds to innovate. Check them out. And as always, guys, happy producing.